Welcome to Madrid Pulse, your ultimate source for everything happening inside the heart of Real Madrid. If you're passionate about the Whites and hungry for exclusive transfer updates, analysis, and behind-the-scenes news, you're in the right place. Today, we bring you huge news that could reshape the midfield at the Santiago Bernabeu. Real Madrid is preparing to take a bold step in the transfer market with their sights set firmly on Vitinha, the talented Portuguese midfielder currently playing for Paris Saint-Germain. According to reliable sources close to the club, Florentino Perez and the sporting leadership have identified Vitinha as the cornerstone to rebuild the midfield after two significant departures: the retirement of Toni Kroos and the imminent exit of Luka Modric. It's no secret that Modric and Kroos have been fundamental to Real Madrid's success over the last decade, controlling the rhythm, dictating play, and bringing leadership to the team. Their absence leaves a huge void that cannot be filled by just anyone. The club believes Vitinha possesses the technical ability, intelligence, and maturity to step into that role, despite his young age. The proposed operation is one of the most ambitious of the summer, with Real Madrid preparing an offer worth nearly 100 million euros, plus the inclusion of Eduardo Camavinga in the deal. PSG has shown interest in Camavinga for several seasons, viewing him as one of the most promising midfielders in Europe. And although the Frenchman is currently sidelined by injury and missed the Club World Cup, his potential remains undeniable. From Real Madrid's perspective, including Camavinga in the negotiations serves two purposes. It reduces the overall financial burden of the transfer and offers PSG a ready-made replacement for Vitinha, easing the talks between the two clubs. While some fans may find the idea of parting ways with Camavinga controversial, the sporting department is convinced that Vitinha's immediate impact and his long-term projection justify the move. Vitinha's evolution over the past year has been remarkable. Under Luis Enrique at PSG, he has elevated his game to new heights, becoming not only a starter for the French Giants, but also a key figure for the Portuguese national team. His ability to break lines, control possession, and contribute both defensively and offensively makes him an ideal fit for Xabi Alonso's vision of the midfield. The coaching staff believes that with Vitinha at the heart of the team, Real Madrid can maintain its dominance in Europe while also preparing for a new cycle of success. The club has been monitoring the player's progress for months, analyzing his performances and tracking his adaptation to high-pressure situations at both club and international level. What stands out is his composure, tactical awareness, and ability to dictate tempo, a rare quality in modern footballers. The timing of the operation is also strategic. Real Madrid hopes that the conclusion of the Club World Cup will accelerate negotiations and open the door to closing the deal. With the team undergoing a significant restructuring after the departures of two legends, securing Vitinha's signature would send a powerful message across Europe. The club is building not only for the present, but for a dominant future. For the fans, Vitinha represents more than just another signing. He symbolizes a new era for Real Madrid's midfield, a player with the potential to be the leader of the next generation at the Bernabeu. His technical skill, versatility, and work ethic align perfectly with the club's philosophy of blending youth with experience, ensuring that Real Madrid remains at the top of world football for years to come. Stay tuned to Madrid Pulse for more updates on this developing story, exclusive transfer news, and everything you need to know about the future of our beloved Real Madrid. Rodrygo continues to be one of the most talked about names in Real Madrid's summer window. Yet the reality surrounding his situation remains far from what rumors suggest. Despite widespread speculation linking the Brazilian forward with a possible move to the Premier League, particularly to clubs like Arsenal, sources within the Santiago Bernabeu insist that no formal offers have been made for the player. The 23-year-old remains under contract with Los Blancos, and while his future may be a topic of debate, no concrete steps have been taken by other clubs to secure his services. The Brazilian's current market value is estimated at around 80 million euros, a figure that reflects both his potential and the flashes of brilliance he has shown during his time in Madrid. Yet, the club's stance is clear. Although they are not actively pushing Rodrygo out, they are willing to listen to serious offers, just as they would for any player on the roster. This approach aligns with Real Madrid's long-standing policy of not forcing players to stay against their will, while also remaining open to business opportunities that could benefit both the club and the player involved. However, despite these considerations, there has been no movement from other clubs, and Rodrygo remains very much a part of the Madrid squad, at least for now. Rodrygo's journey with Real Madrid began in 2018, when the Spanish giant secured his signature from Brazilian club Santos for a transfer fee of €45 million. At the time, Rodrygo was regarded as one of the most promising young talents in South American football, and expectations were sky-high as he made the move to Europe. Over the years, his market value has nearly doubled, underlining the belief in his potential. But recent months have seen his performance dip significantly, raising concerns within the club and among the supporters. Those inside Real Madrid point out that Rodrygo's form has not lived up to expectations, particularly in high-stakes moments when the team has needed him most. Club officials have emphasized that he remains a Madrid player, and as such, he must find a way to contribute meaningfully to the team's objectives. The sentiment is not one of frustration or rejection, but rather of anticipation and expectation. The club wants to see the player rediscover his best form, whether it is to become a reliable option for manager Xabi Alonso or to attract the attention of suitors willing to make a significant offer for him. The current Club World Cup campaign has only added to the uncertainty surrounding Rodrygo's role in the team. He started the tournament as part of the starting 11, but his influence has steadily waned. In crucial matches against Pachuca and Juventus, he did not feature at all, a clear sign that his place in Alonso's tactical plans is far from secure. Against Salzburg, Rodrygo was limited to just over 20 minutes of playing time, his impact constrained by the team's system, which has favored a setup with only two forwards, Vinicius Jr. and Gonzalo Garcia. The situation has been made more complicated by the return of Kylian Mbappé to the squad, whose presence further diminishes the opportunities available to Rodrygo. With Mbappé, Vinicius, and other attacking talents competing for limited spots, Rodrygo faces the difficult task of proving his worth to both the coaching staff and the supporters. His current form, or lack thereof, has placed him in a delicate position where his future at Madrid remains uncertain, contingent on his performances in the coming weeks. Despite these challenges, Real Madrid officials remain measured and patient. They are not in a rush to offload Rodrygo, nor are they panicking over his recent struggles. Instead, they view the situation as fluid, reminding observers that the season is still in its early stages. There is time for Rodrygo to turn things around, to become the influential player many believe he can be, or to attract formal interest from clubs willing to meet Madrid's valuation. The coming weeks will be crucial for Rodrygo. His performances on the pitch will dictate whether he cements his place in Alonso's squad or whether the door opens for a possible transfer. For now, Madrid waits, hopeful that the Brazilian will respond positively to the challenge and reaffirm his value at one of the biggest clubs in world football.